Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? So we're here for another Princess Connected video. Today we have a unique equipment chart slash guide over on the subreddit, on the r/Priconne Reddit. Shout out to user Miss Naria, or Miss Naira, I don't know how to say your name, but shout out to this user because they made this really good and really engaging and really well thought out chart that shows you which characters from each batch of unique equipment you should be prioritizing and all that stuff. So let's jump right into it. So once again, shout out to this user, Miss Naria. Very great guide here that they can have. So here we have the unique equipment. It's basically a priority chart. This is the introduction to it. So unique equipment will be a new upgrade that will give your characters more stats and improve their skill 1, and that will start around estimated time of arrival November 2021. Anything earlier is about maybe October 2021, but estimation is around winter time 2021 or maybe early 2022. Depends on if they keep the same pace or they boost it up or they slow it down. We don't know because they've done all that. So not all of them will be available at first. They'll be released in monthly batches of 3 to 9 characters, with newer characters getting theirs usually over a year. So every month there'll be a new batch of characters that get their unique equipment. And obviously it says you can review at the right side the batches in chronological order with priority over order for unlocking. And then it says follow the format below. And it basically tells you this right here. So unlock priority level importance, and then is the description of the for which end the unique equipment is recommended, or about the unit itself with it. And then it's got the skill 1, and then it's got the level 30, and then the level 130. And basically, it's just telling you the same thing, that like the skill 1, and it basically just tells you stuff that we already know. It's leveled the same way as you refine equipment, using refinement crystals and all that stuff. Your character will need to be rank 7 to unlock their unique equipment. And then it also need a given level for uncapping its maximum level further. You also need following materials for unlocking uncapping. You need the memory shards, mana, and the princess hearts, which do come from the Luna Tower. So also, alongside the unique equipment release, a new mode, Sanctum Survey, which is if we head into game, I'll show you guys the Sanctum Survey. It's this event, obviously, that just says preparing, that we cannot unlock yet. This is where we get the princess hearts and all that stuff. We'll be able to get that from there. I think that'll be coming every month. Yeah, will be released. We are able to farm for princess heart shards. And then Luna Tower will be released some months before that, which is a monthly recurring event that will give 3 hearts each month, up to 16 hearts by unique equipment's release date. So a few months before the unique equipment releases, which expected around, obviously, winter time 2021. So a few months before that, so we should be getting up to 16 hearts by the unique equipment's release date. You can review the drop rates and then the cost and the charts below. 10 heart shards equals 1 heart. And pretty much there's all that stuff that just tells you how you're going to need it to level it up. Character level, shards, the heart shards, mana, all that mana it's going to cost. And then in total, it's going to be costing 13.8 million mana. That's pretty expensive. 9.4 million mana. Hearts, you need 68 hearts. You need 100 shards. So this is why I do still think that when you guys are farming up your hard mode and stuff and doing all this hard mode stuff, I do think some characters are still worth it to even farm, even when you get them to 5 stars. Like, for example, I don't know, who would be an easy 5? Like, your Saren, of course, your Akinos. Maybe some people have 5-star Akinos. Pecorines, Kokros, all that stuff. You want to get these first batch characters ready to go, because these characters right here that we're going to start to go over are insane. So now we're going to get into the unique equipment. The first batch of characters, which estimated arrival should be around 2021. The same month that the unique equipment comes out, this is the first batch that will release. Obviously, a lot of insanely good characters are coming. And it goes by an order of priority, as well as how good to keep uncapping it afterwards. So here we go. Obviously, number 1 is going to be Pecorine's unique equipment. It's going to make her a PvP main core unit for 2 years. And then in PvE, she never dies, and she could cheese EX1 dungeon alone. So pretty much, Pecorine, you want to have her at 5 stars, and you want to get her unique equipment, because when she gets her unique equipment, Pecorine becomes an absolute god. She's a core unit for 2+ years. Next, we have Ray, who is also in a high priority. She's going to be a core clan battle unit for over half a year. And then in general, she's a decent bulky attacker if you need that. And other than that, I mean, other characters, as you keep going down, they get less and less priority. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here, like Carol. I know Carol's pretty good, high priority if short on mages, good damage at 5 stars. The lower stars do not bother. There's a whole bunch of characters in here, but obviously, guys, I do recommend that you guys prioritize the yellow characters first, and then maybe some of the blue characters also. Nozomi, I know Nozomi's is okay. Like, she could sponge magic damage, yeah, a little bit better. She counters Pecrine a little bit better. Other than that, I mean, most characters here, you want to prioritize the yellow ones and then maybe some of the blue ones. Obviously, Kokoro Hiyori's is actually pretty decent for clan battle. Kokoro's is pretty decent as well. But I mean, other than that, that's pretty much going to do it for the first batch. For the second batch, this should be releasing literally the next month after, which will have Yukari, Orisa, Ninan, Tamaki, Exjino, and Mufuyu. Obviously, Yukari is going to be absolutely insane. Heal is infrequently used, however, the improvement is just too large to ignore. Her single target healing basically just gets a huge buff. If we go ahead and pull up Yukari in-game here, let me go ahead and pull up Yukari in-game. If we pull up Yukari in-game, she does have that single target healing ability that no one really likes to talk about, because that single target healing ability, it's really, really good, but no one really talks about it. This is the single target healing ability. Covers an ally's HP by 4,000, which I mean is insane. Everyone knows Yukari because of her insane Union Burst as well as her insane TP regeneration for the ally, and this unique equipment is going to extremely buff that, and going to make it extremely stronger, and it's going to make it, she's going to make it really, really good. And Orisa, she's going to be a great flex for clan battle. Orisa's just going to get better in clan battle. Ninan, PvP only, going to be a generous upgrade, and then Tamaki, PvP only, a stun cancel. Stun can cancel key actions from time to time. So Tamaki, obviously, this one, the second batch doesn't have as many of the yellow characters, obviously like the top priority characters, as the first one. But the third batch, which should be releasing on New Year's, this should be coming around the 1-year anniversary. This is going to be insane. We're going to be having Eriko, Ana, and Akari. Now, these three are absolute gods, especially Eriko. Eriko, she is the strongest physical attacker for a year. Eriko, when she gets unique equipment, she becomes an absolute beast. I have refused to farm Eriko up until this point, but after reading this chart and after all the people have been telling me about how good she is when she gets unique equipment, I'm probably reconsidering my my thoughts on Eriko, and I think I should start investing into her a little bit more, because before her unique equipment, she's decent, but she's not good. But when she gets unique equipment, obviously it says it right here, clan battle and PvE mainly, she's the strongest physical attacker for a year. So Eriko definitely, you need to get her up because her unique equipment is insane. Also, our girl Ana finally gets some shine with the unique equipment upgrade to her, which is going to basically make her a core unit for half a year in clan battle, obviously a magical core unit for clan battle. And then for PvP, she's a decent stall breaker. And then for Akari, she's basically a general small upgrade for an already great support that is the core in most magic comps. So it's a small upgrade to an already insane unit, so it just makes her obviously a high priority. June's is okay. I think June gets a modest upgrade to a core unit for clan battle. And PvP, still good, more priority for upgrading. And then for Reno, let's see what she gets. Makes her significantly more flexible. Good to have, but not core. So Reno, she just gets a small upgrade. But obviously the big winners here are Eriko, Ana, and Akari. All right, let's take a look at the fourth batch here. The fourth batch is obviously going to be releasing in around February 2022, so a month after the 1-year anniversary. We're going to be having Kyuri, Makoto, and Hatsune as the three big winners here. Obviously, Makoto, obviously, just as a minor upgrade, but you're using her anyway, so you might as well get the unique equipment to make her even more powerful, because you're using Makoto anyways in clan battle and PvE. It's a small upgrade, but it literally says you're using her anyways, so you might as well just get it. For Kyuri, still the third best physical attacker, but her position does suck. I do agree with that. She has really bad positioning because she's super, super far in the front, but she's an insane physical attacker. Then Hatsune, PvP only. She has so many threats to snipe that she needs any extra bit of power to keep up, and it makes her way more powerful, which is why she is a high priority. And Hatsune is an absolute high priority for this fourth batch. And as we keep going on and on, I mean, I can keep going on and on and on about all these characters that are coming, but pretty much you guys could just keep reading. Obviously, once we get into like the 8th and 9th batch, as well as the 10th and 11th batch, the characters, I mean, they start to get characters that we don't even have yet. Like Carol, Summer Carol, we don't even have her. We don't have Summer Tamaki or Kasumi yet. There's a whole bunch of characters in here that we don't have, like Summer Kokoro and Summer Pecrine, and they get their stuff in here too. But I mean, like Ruka, we don't have her. Summer Suzume, she literally releases in a few days. Nanaka, we don't have her yet. Mufuyu Summer, we don't have her yet. So pretty much after like the 7th batch, you don't really need to pay attention to it or like read into it, because this is characters that we don't even have in the game yet. So Other than that, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Once again, shout out to this user, Miss Naira, over on the Princess Connect Redive Reddit. This is a really good thing that this person has posted. I think this is really, really worth looking into, especially if you are a new player and you don't know who to prioritize. This chart and guide will help you out a lot. So I will leave a link to this down in the description down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all next time.